So I've started filling the holes in the frame now. The blue stuff is spray putty, which I sprayed a coat over to try it out last night, and the pink stuff is body filler. Things out of the way here. You see the bit I've got circled there, still there's a little bit extra filler in there. Still needs a little bit of fill along the top edge there, but it's coming up nice. I've still got to get around here. I haven't really done anything on this section yet. It's only a little bit of filler on it, but that's all. Same around the sides here. I'm going to turn it over. There's the edge down here. Not too bad on this side, but the other side's pretty busted. So it'll need filling. Across here. You can see there she's a bit knocked around down there. But I'll wait till I turn it over before I do that. Good fun. Getting the vinyl on these corners is going to be tricky, because there's no corner, metal corner goes over them. There is some metal corners. This is the only one I have. I'm trying to get another one of the opposite hand. These actually go on the back, on these back corners here. So if the cutting of the vinyl is not, if it's not that accurate, it doesn't really matter. But up here, it doesn't have any, so I've got to. It's going to be a bit tricky actually. Still working out what to do. Because the vinyl's got to come across here and roll over here and down inside, plus come around the end and then be cut around here. And it's difficult to do it neatly. Even though they weren't fitted with them on the front, I'm contemplating maybe trying to get another couple of these corners and actually fit them to the front, cover up any of my poor work. I don't know yet. I put some more filler on this morning. I'll just give it a rough cut. You take the excess off before it's fully hard. Now when that's fully hard, I'll be sanding it back. It's quite difficult. Some of the grooves here are quite shallow, and it's difficult to get the fill to actually stick in place. So, but I've done it before, so I should be able to manage it again. These corners were busted off. This is the worst side. I repaired both of them back in the day, but this one's been hit sometime in the last 40 years. Been hit on the corner and broke the filler underneath the vinyl. So yeah. So I've made new lids for the piano. The harp frame has all been filled and sanded and filled and sanded. And I've also given it a coat of adhesive primer. So yeah, I'm just waiting now on the original hinge. I couldn't salvage it, was just had it. So I'm waiting on a couple of piano hinges to go along here. So there's going to need to be a little bit more cut off this edge. As you can see, I had to repair the edge because there was I made a mistake there somewhere. But that's come up all right. I'm hoping that when the piano hinges are installed, it'll bring these two panels up level. There's a bit of a bow in them, I just can't get rid of it. But see what happens there. So they're the top lids. There's the bottom lid down there. I've already painted the inside of it black, so it goes underneath. Yeah, so really I'm just waiting on these new hinges, which has turned out to be a bit of a marathon. Yeah. Those grey spots you see are just bits of what's called spot putty. There's a few marks there and panel beading stuff. So the lids, all the timber work on the lids is done now. I'm just machining this back here. So the hinges, now that looks really wide, but the hinge when it's closed is just over 5mm wide, and it's going to have two thicknesses, a thickness of vinyl on either side, and the vinyl is 0.8. So when that all goes together, it's going to fit really well. There's another hinge up the back shed which I'm going to cut to put this little bit in the middle there. So yeah, it's all looking pretty good at the moment. So the piano hinge is all fitted up. Front panel doesn't line up at the edge here yet, but once the lids are covered in vinyl, there's going to be a thickness of vinyl on each lid, on either side of the hinge, which will shove the lid out till it lines up with the front. So as you can see, the hinge is stainless steel. I'm not going to try and paint it black because I know the paint will just scratch off, it'll look worse, so I'll just leave it as it is. I haven't got all the screws in, a bit pointless, all the holes are drilled, so I've got to pull it all apart again shortly. And then I'm hoping this afternoon or sometime today to actually make a start on putting the vinyl on the frame. Just gave the inside of the top lids first coat of black paint. It's just to tart it up actually when you open it up. So once that's all dry, I'll give my light scruff back and give them another coat and then I'll be done. Okay, I'm just about to start putting the adhesive on to start putting the vinyl onto the frame. So I'm only going to do down here, round down to the other side today. I'm not going to try and fold anything over. Let's get it down to there and let that dry. And I'll work my way from there.